John Fenmore, or as you prefer to be called, Jono, you are, to some of the members of Boylife, somewhat of a team captain.
Now, hold it just then. We've all agreed to do these interviews as we feel it'd be good to get a few things off our chest, as well as for publicity. But if you make another stupid mistake like that, the deal's off. Now, what's your name, Mandy?
Maddy.
Mandy, we are not a team, we are a band. Do you see a cricket bat, a cricket ball, a soccer ball, or a shuttlecock? No? Then stop asking stupid questions.
Okay. So I've heard you described as the band leader.
Well, yes, I would like to think that. Every group needs a leader, just like every team needs their captain. I just like to have my hand in everything, helping where I can. In the sound department, for example. When I'm in charge, nothing goes astray.
Marcos, you're known for putting the meaning, the emotion into Boylife's lyrics. Do you ever have trouble?
Yeah, sometimes. But there's so much pain, so much injustice, so much suffering, so much meaninglessness, so much purposelessness.
But you must have trouble sometimes.
Yes, but then I like to cut onions. They make me cry. The tears are like pure misery. Driving my lyrical steam train, my sex through words, my lyrically electrifying songs, my time-stopping lines, my cracking choruses, my Viagra-fied verses for you see, Maddy!
Maddy.
Whatever. I see the world differently. I see a cat, not a dog. I see art in rubbish and often rubbish in art. I'm an idealist. And I like to think, for certainly I've tried, to help shape the world for the better. For it is art from which we learn.
Well, Marcos, we have a small snippet of one of your earlier works titled No Messages from the We Love to Dance, We Love to Sing, We Are Boylife for the Next Big Thing album of 2002.
Amazing song.
I thought you loved me. I thought you loved me. I thought you needed me. I thought you needed me. I thought
We thought.
was always gonna be
You and me.
are you and me?
You and me.
Are you and me? But no messages from you to me. No messages. Is there ever gonna be messages to me?
The We Love to Dance, We Love to Sing, We Are Boylife with the Next Big Thing album was, as well as being fantastic, it had a really interesting album cover, as its only thing on the front was its title.
Danny, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
Now I hear the credit for Boylife's elaborate costumes is all down to you.
Yes, I try to push myself to do better and better every time. Every costume must top the last. It must be attractive to look at, yet easy to dance in.
I understand you have a passion for fashion, it's your love in life.
Yes, it consumes me to the point where it is all that is on my mind. They say men can't multitask. Well, I nearly forget to breathe when I'm getting dressed.
Hey, man, come on! Hey, the gig started, man! The gig started!
I've always said that the world is a beautiful place. And if I'm not just as beautiful, then I'm not fit to live in it.
Hugh Evers, you've often been referred to as the ladies' man of the group. Hugh, they just seem to flock to you.
Ah, well yes, they just seem to love me.
I also understand that you're known as the techie of this group. Does this clash with your womanizer persona?
Well, you'd think so, but they actually mix together quite well, I must.
Whoa!
What do you call that?
I don't know. I'll Google it.
The techie side of me has got me out of a few sticky situations, I must say.
What drives you, Marcos, to write, to say, to comment in the way you do through your music?
I've often said it was a man's past that creates him, that defines him. The was that creates the is, which becomes the new was for the next is. See, for it is my horrific past that has defined the lyrics in my music. The terrible things. The horrible things. the appalling things.
Marcos?
It always hurts to recollect.
I want to take a step back and see how you guys all got together, the beginning of Boylife. Who wants to start?
Well, Jono was looking for talent, so he held these tryouts, you could call them.
Yes.
He advertised the tryouts, and it seemed to be very popular. There was a massive turnout, and everyone showed up.
Yes.
People just knew that the chosen group, they were going places.
Yeah, that's true, Hugh. I was already a big shot. I'd done a few modelling gigs, some dancing and music videos and whatnot. It was already been said that I was going places.
Well, amazingly, we have acquired the very footage of the tryouts that you mentioned, Hugh.
You are here to try out for a guaranteed spot to stardom. A spot in what will surely be one of the most successful boy bands of all time. I want to see those with personality, those with attitude, those who can move to the music. I want to see those people who were born to live the boy life. Now, show me what you've got.
Live the life, boy, life. 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 Live the life, boy.
But the past is the past. And after the few trifles you had, you got straight back on track with your second album, Party at Boy Central, which shot to #1. And you reached a wider audience and your popularity soared. And then, excitingly, you announced the release of your third album, which is yet to be named, and the unbelievable tour you guys are doing with the Backstreet Boys. Is there anything you guys want to say about your new album and the tour with the Backstreet Boys?
The album, it's spectacular, it's catchy, it's got it all. The only thing I'm worried about is whether we can continue to record and write music of this calibre.
Marcos?
Poetically, I've never done better.
Danny, the look that you've come up with for the tour, are you happy with it?
Very much so. They've always said that blue and green should never be seen without a colour in between. But I have found the right shade of blue and the right shade of green, so that you don't need a colour in between. Expect to see my stuff in the stores.
Fans must remember that the tour, it isn't just us getting up and singing. No, we're giving them a show. More specifically, a dance spectacular. We've got 150 dancers, elephants, monkeys, an electronic light show Hugh's put together, Backstreet Boys and Boylife to top it all off.
Here we are at the gym, the very gym in which Boylife was formed, and where they've now been developing, practicing and perfecting their new dance moves for their upcoming tour. We've been promised an exclusive look at what to expect on the stage on their tour, which is starting on the...
Get away! For God's sake! The tour starts in a week and you don't even know the opening dance? Marcos, I know I say over-exaggerate, but I can see your smile from the fucking moon. Hugh, you dance as stiff as a board.
No dancing is my thing, Jono.
No buts. We are a well-known, highly successful band, and there is no room for incompetent dancers. Danny, you're so out of time, you're dancing to the previous song.
It's really hard when a guy like Jono yells at you. A man who's put his heart and soul into the band. It becomes as hard for us as it is for him.
We were doing great, but it was mean.
I feel hurt.
It's gone too far.
Yeah.
I find I've had enough.
You're talking about me? Behind my back? Like a bunch of girls? I don't need you guys. I don't need you. I can do it by myself. So you know what? I quit. I don't need you guys, so why have you? Backstabbing, spine ripping, ankle smacking, boob bouncing, doodle dunking, sack tapping, It hurt to be turned on. It really did. don't know what it's like. The stress. I put my heart, my soul into this band, and this is how they treat me? They treat me like no one, like trash. I'll just be left alone now. I said I want to be left alone!
I was shocked. And it wasn't about the band or the money. It just really hurt not to have him around. I think what Danny is trying to say is that Jono, you see, he was a light. And we're scared. We are scared. Because it's really dark.
Oh, so dark.
He was our leader.
Oh, so very, very dark.
He was a good man.
Look at us! Look at us! We're just sitting around here doing nothing. Danny, what's the best thing that ever happened to you?
Boylife.
And Hugh, what's the best thing that ever happened to you?
Boylife?
We're seriously just sitting here letting the best thing that ever happened to us go to waste. I say no more. I say we get Jono back, and tomorrow we give the fans a show to remember. Yeah!
Oh.
Jono!
Jono!
Jono, the past is the past, but the future is full of life.
What life?
Boylife.
He was back. Boylife is back.
This is it, guys. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, alright? Now let's go out there and show them what we've got. Hands in!
Excited. Scared. It was happening now.
1, 2, 3, Boylife!
Well, it's been a long road, but it's time to live the life. Boylife!
Ladies and gentlemen, beginning their world tour to mark the release of their third album, It's Your Life, It's Boylife, I would like to introduce
Let it begin.
the superstars, Boylife.
Party at Boy Central, and you're all invited. Party at Boy Central, and you're all invited. Party at Boy Central, and you're all invited. Party at Boy Central, and you're all invited.
Cause it's a party at Boy Central, and you're all invited. We have party poppers and candy canes too, so come along. Enjoy the party!
Film piracy!